For decades now, the Binibining Pilipinas pageant has been celebrating Philippine pride through its roster of candidates and titleists with both beauty and brains. Since 1964, when the Binibining Pilipinas Charities Incorporated earned the local franchise for Miss Universe, things have never been the same. In 1969, 18-year-old Gloria Diaz brought honor to Filipinos by becoming the most beautiful girl in the universe. In 1973, Margie Moran achieved another unforgettable feat by winning the country's second Miss Universe title. The Philippines continued to compete, marking several wins in the Miss International competition in the 60s and 70s. After a 26-year dry spell, the Philippines regained its place in the international beauty stage beginning in 2005 and landed the top 5 spots in the Miss Universe pageant in 2010, 2011, and 2012. As the Binibining Pilipinas tradition lives on, 50 official candidates will compete on Coronation Night on April 14.
All right, joining us on Hot Copy, Filipinas stunners and reigning queens. Miss Universe 2012 first runner-up Janine Togonon is with us. Binibining Pilipinas International 2012, Nicole Schmitz is with us. And Binibining Pilipinas Tourism 2012, Katrina Jane de Maranan. So good day to you. I'm just going to say Nicole, Katrina, and Janine. Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for inviting us.
You guys, you can just feel free to talk.
Yeah.
Is it hard to wake up so beautiful in the morning?
Nasanay na po.
Tama, yun ang sagot. Huh? You, what do you do in the morning? Lalo na you, the pressure, your first runner-up.
Because I have to fix everything.
Pag nakita kang pangit, sabihin nila, ano? I don't know if that's possible though, that you're ugly, but what do you do?
Usually naman I don't wake up that early. So
okay.
So at times like this, yeah, it's hard for me, but kaya naman.
What about you, Nicole? I just want to know, you all seem very young. Okay?
Wow.
If you don't mind, how old are you?
Well, I'm 24.
Oh my God! You're 24? You are...
I'm 19.
Are you serious?
Yeah, turning 20 in June.
19? I had my first boyfriend at 19.
I'm 23, turning 24.
Oh my God, I'm 42.
You don't
You
look
look
40.
Oh, yeah, but are you seriously all that
You're like
young?
one of us.
See?
You just need a crown and staff.
All right. Now, is it hard to always carry the crown? And I don't mean literally. I mean to live your life as a winner. Okay? I'll start with Nicole.
Of course, there's some good and hard times, but it's all worth it. I mean, we always have to make sure we're presentable in public and things like that, but, you know, we enjoy it. Like, it's nice to feel and look good. So
Yeah,
it's okay.
yeah. What about you?
Same as her, and also
I don't think you can drink in public. Can you?
Well, I don't really drink
Okay.
in general, so it's okay.
All right.
But it's nice to have the feeling knowing that you're a role model to others, diba? And they look up to you. So at times you have to watch out for what people say and what you're doing. Pero at the end of the day, it's still a good feeling knowing that you inspire others. So
Yeah. Now
nice.
you both have an accent. You're raised abroad?
Yeah, in California.
In California. What about, okay, Nicole, this mic's getting fixed. Si Janine naman, ito true-blooded.
Yes,
Dito to lumaki.
Pinoy na Pinoy.
Pinoy na
Exactly.
Pinoy ito.
Yeah.
So is it difficult for you? You must be so busy.
Yes, especially ngayon na since
Go ahead.
Binibining Pilipinas is upcoming, diba? Yes, it's hard for me kasi before I really don't put makeup. I seldom put makeup. So ngayon I have to look good every time I go out kasi people recognize me a lot. And minsan sa mall talaga may nagpapapicture. So diba, you have to be at your best
Absolutely.
every time.
Now people might be thinking, oh, after they've won, what do they do? I mean, they've been awarded, diba? And then do they have responsibilities? I mean, what are your responsibilities?
Sorry.
Go
Actually, we are under contract sa Binibining Pilipinas up to October. Yes, we have different activities like charity works, photo shoots, video shoots, anything. Events, we have like that. So especially ngayon nga, halos everyday kami because there are guestings, there are shoots. So, mga ganon. And then after our reign, probably yun talagang ibang opportunities na rin.
Yeah.
Like
So,
showbiz.
Yeah. What about you, Kat? Being awarded Binibining Pilipinas Tourism, I mean, you could actually be the ambassador for the tourism slogan.
Well, it's nice that while we do our events and some charities, we kind of get to travel just nationally lang po, like around the Philippines. So I got to learn like a lot of about the food and our culture, so which is good.
Are you connected to the DOT? I mean, when you're Binibining Pilipinas Tourism, do they schedule events for you?
Sometimes po, yeah, they do. And when we go out of town, I get to meet the head of tourism in that city,
area,
in that province. So
all right.
nice.
What city or town were you surprised with the most?
I think when I had to do a judging in Capiz.
Okay.
I really like the food there because
Yes.
there's super freshing seafood there, and then people there are they're so welcoming talaga,
Yes,
and they're so
yes.
hospitable.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate that. Like, and they kept saying like, ma'am, and po, ako hindi naman po ako sanay dun kasi I'm still young.
Yeah.
So, no, it's okay. You don't
Di,
have to say
malambing
that.
ang Ilonggo eh.
Talaga?
Yeah, malambing. So,
Okay. Yeah, and I really liked like the atmosphere and the vibe there. Talagang nag-enjoy ako doon.
all right. What about you, Nicole? As Binibining Pilipinas International, what responsibilities are expected of you?
Okay, well, I think that's the good thing about Binibining Pilipinas as a pageant. It's very different, and that's why it's respected and prestigious, because it's not just about, you know, when you win on coronation night. So as they mentioned earlier, we have a lot of charity work, TV guestings, but above all, we're really focused on training for our international pageants.
Okay.
That takes
So
the bulk of our time.
You are
Yeah.
still training. When is your
Yeah.
international pageant?
Oh no, it was last
It's
year
okay.
October, but bulk of the year we're really concentrating and dedicating ourselves to that. So that takes a lot of time. Like, people think it's so easy to be a beauty queen, but it's not. There's a lot involved.
Okay, I'm curious, how hard is it to be a beauty queen? Because, you know, people, I mean, intellectuals, some frown on beauty queens. Feminists have often asked, why would we want to parade women in bathing suits and judge them physically?
Well, for me, I think the hardest part is the mentality of people. Now, if you're a beauty queen, you're not
stupid.
intellectually able.
Oh, you're stupid.
So
Yeah, they
that's-
think that way.
That's the first thing. And then, second thing is that it's easy for people to judge you. Right, you do something like this. Oh, why is she like that? I thought she's like that. I thought she's Binibini and all. So for me, that's the hardest part.
What about you, Kat?
For me, I think it's just the fact that, yun nga, yung sinabi niya, they tend to look down at us, but they don't know how hard it is to buy yung pag-gym namin and all the dieting, and then also how they think that, that we're against feminism.
Yeah.
But really, if you think about it, ang pageants naman, we embody women empowerment, diba? Kasi we're proving that women aren't just beauty, and we have brains, and we have goals, and we want to be successful. We want to represent the women in the country.
Okay.
So.
All right. Now, to break the stereotype that they say that it's all about beauty, I'm going to ask you a few questions. All right.
I haven't warmed up until
Okay. All right. Okay. Who is your role model, world leader, Nicole?
World leader, okay. Well, I would have to say Barack Obama. Like,
Okay. Why?
because he's the first colored president in the U.S. He's made such big achievements, and he's really trying to do something different with the world. He's innovative, he's young, he's fresh, and I really admire him. I'd love to meet him one day.
All right. Okay. I'm curious. You, Janine.
I think I'd go for Martin Luther,
Okay.
because like he did something to change the mentality from being a racist to like treating each other equally, and for me that's a very great thing.
Okay.
For me, it'd have to be Mother Teresa. As
Wow.
cliche as it
My
sounds.
God, that's very
Pero
hard, ah.
because, you know, like, she really cared about the poverty. And even though she wasn't, you know, poor herself, she was sleeping with them and feeding them and doing all she can to help them. And I think that's really inspiring and influenced a lot of people to do a lot of charity work.
Now,
like
what
that.
was the last book you guys read? Kat?
Me, 50 Shades.
Well, at least you're honest. All right, you're
There's more
honest.
to the stories.
50 Shades of Grey. Okay, it's an extremely erotic book. Okay, I'm way too
But
scared
there's
to
more
read it.
to that.
There's more to it, really, Janine?
I haven't finished it yet, but Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren.
Okay, so it's a Christian book. All right, what about you, Nicole?
The last book I read was Steve Jobs' biography.
In fairness, all right, what do you like about Steve Jobs? What touched you the most?
Well, again, I like his innovativeness, his freshness, and where he came from. And it was so interesting to read about how he grew up, what influenced him and made him the way he was today.
Okay, now you know business. Powerful people already comment on politics. I'm curious, are you allowed to comment on politics?
We're allowed to comment on anything.
I think,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
but I try to
Okay.
stay neutral.
All right. So rate President Aquino's leadership.
Oh,
1 to
that
10.
kind of
10
comment.
being the
I
highest.
try to stay neutral.
Yeah, we
And-
comment, but stay neutral.
Comment. What do you think?
Honestly, for me, he's doing a great job.
Pinoy. Okay.
Yeah, like our economy is rising, and I think a lot of people now are getting jobs, and a lot of investors coming in the Philippines. So for me, it's about you helping the government, not just the government helping you all the time.
Very John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, so
What
I think
can
he's
you
doing
do
a
for
great
your
job.
government? Okay, what about you, Kat and Nicole? Because you were not raised here.
Yeah, we
So
were
I'm
raised-
curious, your comments on the Philippines.
Well,
But you
I
live
think-
here now. You live here
Yeah,
now.
I just got here last year lang po.
Oo.
So I'm still kind of new
Oo,
to
mag-showbiz
the
ka,
system.
nakikita ko. Oo, pang-artista ka
Yeah, she's
dear.
into it.
Oh,
I know. If there's
yeah.
opportunities, then
Yeah.
No, I think so. Absolutely. You'd be perfect for show business.
Oh, really?
Both of you. So what your observation?
Yeah.
Well, based on what Nicole or Janine has said, then I think that's a good thing. I mean, as long as he's willing to help the people and not make our country corrupt, then that's what matters about because it's a democracy. It's about the people and our country doing well. So if we're progressing, then I just hope that he stays on that track and continues to work for us.
Okay,
so.
Nicole.
Yeah. The one thing I've noticed from being from an overseas
Yes,
country,
yes. Where did you used to live?
Sydney.
Sydney. Wow,
Australia.
I've never been to Sydney.
You should go.
Yeah, no,
It's
but
really
yeah,
good.
yeah, okay. But
Yeah.
I hear the clubs and stuff close really early there.
Yeah, but we start.
Oh, really?
we
I
start. We
swear.
start early too.
You start, so people
still the
start
same.
drinking at
6 a.m.
because they said Sydney, Karen. Sydney, there's no nightlife. Is that true?
No, there is.
There is.
I think it is
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, go ahead. I didn't want to cut you.
That's okay. What I noticed is the tourism. I would say that like 5-10 years ago, not many people really knew about the Philippines worldwide. But what I've really noticed in the past year or two is that a lot of people are wanting to come here for holiday, and it's being more widespread and publicized, and I think that's really great, and it should continue because that will do even better for our economy.
Yeah. Now, you know how it is that most of your practices are about that one question during the competition. Am I right? Okay. So I'm gonna ask you each. It's like this is Miss Universe.
Oh man.
Okay. Okay, but I have different
It's been so long
questions for
since we've
each one. Okay. So there's a timer for that. I'm gonna ask. I'll start with that. Kat, do you think divorce is good for the country?
I think if you're talking about legalizing divorce here in the Philippines, I would say that it should be legalized because sometimes, you know, two people, you have to think generally. You have to think about if they're not really working out and there's something that is holding them back from being together, no matter how hard they tried, then you have to understand that people have their own opinions and own decisions on what they want to do. So if talagang di sila mag-work out, then they have to do what's best in order to make it successful. If they have a family, then they have to do what's best for the kids.
Okay, now is there any instance where abortion for you could be legal or accepted?
Absolutely not. Like for me,
Any instance, huh? Any instance?
no, I value life, and for me, we should just be responsible in the things we do, and we must like suffer or accept the consequences of the things we do.
So if a woman was raped,
oh, it's okay. Like for me, it's
what do you mean it's okay?
it's for me like it's nurturing that life in you, and
So you have to
that
accept.
that child has no sin at all. And if you just kill him or her, and it's gonna be, for me, it's really a sin.
Okay, do you feel the same way, Nicole? I'm curious because you're from Sydney. I presume abortion is legal there.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That's a very tough question. It's very hard to answer.
Any instance
Yeah.
where you believe abortion could be legal?
Well, originally I would say no, but then when you mentioned the raping instance, I mean, it's a very horrible experience. And to be honest with you, personally, if I went through that, I would consider it. But at the same time, I understand what Janine is saying in that it's not that child's fault. And, you know, they should have the right to be brought into the world. So it's really hard to say. I can't say until I'm in that position, but I really hope that I never find myself that way.
Okay. No, it's the question, because the common question, the running joke is something like, what do you wish? And then it's world peace. It's, that's like the old Sandra Bullock movie.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh, Mrs.
Remember that?
Casuality.
Yes, world peace.
I started
You
that.
love that movie? That's a good one. But the questions are much harder today.
Yeah.
When you watch the pageants, what's the hardest question that all of you had to answer? I'm just curious. Do you remember?
For me, I think what's the greatest injustice in the world?
Oh yeah, that's a pretty tough one. Only because there's so many.
Yeah,
So you'd have to really think of one. The time
Greatest.
limit. Yeah. Okay. What's the answer?
Holocaust.
That's a good one. I wouldn't have thought of that if I was the contestant.
But I just got it
But
from my mom.
yeah, but I know. But it's the quick thinking
Yeah,
factor at that
absolutely.
moment. It doesn't mean you don't know the answer.
It's just the fact that you're running out of time and people are watching you
Yes,
mess up.
yes,
And you have
yes.
to answer. They want you to mess
They
up.
want yeah. But do you remember the hardest one? Because the question of what's the essence of a woman, that's a pretty easy one. I
Well,
mean,
you know
come
what?
on.
I think yung kay Venus nung sa Miss Universe,
Oh.
that was
Ano
kind
yun?
of tough because I couldn't answer it myself.
Ano yun?
It was such a simple question. It was, what's the biggest
mistake?
you made in your life?
Yeah.
And what did you do to fix it? Kasi,
That's
diba,
true. You don't know
she's
what to
still
do.
young, and
Yeah.
also, what are you gonna pull out of your life na you think is such a
Tama.
big mistake?
Tama.
For me, I think I would say that every mistake for me, I took as a life lesson,
Exactly.
not
Yes.
as something that I did wrong.
Yes.
So that would have been tough to answer personally.
No, but you're right because if you said something too revealing too, like for
Yes.
example, you know what? I took marijuana before,
Yeah,
or I
exactly.
tried drugs.
And
Then
then
it's
you
like,
look
yes,
bad.
and it costs you the crown.
And you're bad.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So-
yeah, no, there is one good answer though. You can say, I once begged a guy back, and you know what? I would never do that again. That's
true.
Oh, Nicole, what about you? Remember any hard question?
Well, similar to Katrina, it's just all the negative ones because I think we tend to think of what's the best thing that happened in our life, the
Yes,
most positive,
yes.
our inspiration, but we don't think what's our biggest regret.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
biggest mistake? What's the
Yeah.
bad things about you?
That's
so
true,
it
that's
kind of
true.
stuns me sometimes because I don't think about it enough. So
Yeah.
maybe I should. I
Now,
don't know.
professionally, what do you guys want to do after? I mean,
Yeah.
have you finished college? Because you're 24, right?
Yes, so I'm studying a double degree and
Okay.
I've graduated
Are you serious?
psychology
A
with
double
honors.
degree?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. so
Okay,
I
psychology with honors. So are you
Yeah.
going to be a psychologist?
well, I want to be a clinical psychologist for children, but I
That's
have one.
nice.
Yeah, but I have one semester left to finish law as well, so I have my options open.
My God, you're going to be a gorgeous lawyer. Like,
Thank you.
what kind of law?
I like criminal law, but then
Yeah.
I'm afraid, if I put someone in jail, they might come after me later.
Yeah, but if they're criminals or they're guilty, mass murderer.
True.
Oh, see? Okay. What about you, Kat?
For me, since I'm still young, I still want to finish school. I don't
Yeah,
want to
what
let
did
go of my
you finish
studies.
so far?
I just graduated high school last year. So
In California?
After, in California.
Okay.
So after our rain, because we weren't able to enroll this year because of our rain, I'm gonna enroll this year, and then also
the
I want to
States?
get baka dito na po. I'm not
Oh.
sure. I'm still debating pa eh. If
Marunong ka
we're
mag-Tagalog eh.
Opo, syempre.
Oo.
Fluent po.
Now, can you sing? Pwede ka mag-artista nga.
Yun nga I want to do more singing and hosting, modeling, showbiz, yun lang.
Oh,
pretty
because
much.
the look you have this very Filipina. Look. Ito si Janine, mag-showbiz ka.
I'm open to it, but also I want to put up my own business. For me,
Ayun.
kasi it's the best investment.
Tama. What
Business.
kind of business?
I want a restaurant and an
Ako, deadly
apartment.
yun. Ang hirap rin ng restaurant.
Yeah, kasi dami mong kalaban,
yeah.
diba?
No, you just have to
Competitive.
be involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, in a
Hands-on.
restaurant. Yeah. Unless you want to put up those stalls in malls, they earn a lot of money.
Oh, yeah?
Alam mo, like those popcorn stalls. You'll be surprised
yeah.
they're getting 70 to 80,000 a day.
A day?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ay, nako. I swear to you. Yes.
What if I heard yung mga small yung Master Show, if you
Yeah,
franchise
that's
that?
I want to.
Yeah,
it's
those
cheap
things
and you
earn
get
a
a
lot
lot.
of money.
I'm planning on franchising one.
Yeah, I was
Now, what
thinking
happened to
about
you and
that.
your boyfriend? Did you break up?
No.
Ano nangyari?
We're still
Ang
together.
hirap
We're
naman kasi
fine.
pressure sa boyfriend.
Yeah, but we're fine. We're good. We had some problems, but we're working things out.
Na-insecure siya.
No, hindi naman. No,
Hindi, totoo.
promise.
Nagselos. Wag
Yeah.
don't like. Oo
Yeah,
naman,
so
ang
no.
hirap naman nun. Nagselos.
Yeah, syempre naman.
Oo
syempre
naman, lalaki naman yun, no?
Oo, I
Magsiselos yun.
understand. I can't blame him, but
And he can't
supportive
go,
naman.
yeah, he can't go out with you all the time.
yes.
He's in a call center.
Yeah,
Yeah,
engineer. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I mean, the schedule must be tough too.
Yes, he works at night, so I'm not
And you have
there
to
in the
sleep
morning.
for your beauty sleep.
So, but we see each other. We make time, hours, 4 hours, 3 hours.
A week?
Sometimes
That's
he goes
hard.
with me if I have events.
What? 3 hours?
A
What?
day.
That's a lot. 3 hours a day to see each
Yeah,
other?
we're fine.
Are you on the phone all the time?
No, because we see each other, and sometimes he goes with me with my in my events, so really no
You
problem.
meet so many gorgeous guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is not we're meant to just. Funny is
I
the
don't
truth.
know. I don't know. Probably.
Naks.
No, hindi ko alam.
Ang hirap to. I don't know.
Siguro, it depends din sa personality ng ibang guys, di ba? I can't say na, hindi ko naman masasabi na, yeah, I'm gonna be here.
Yeah.
Hindi mo masasabi yung future, di ba?
Yes,
But
yes.
what I can say is that I think I won't look for someone just for money or fame or anything, any material. I want someone who talaga serious in the relationship.
Oh, okay. No, may tanong yung EP namin. Ano tanong mo, Arlene? Ano yung tanong? Hindi, wala na raw kayo ng boyfriend mo. Kayo pa.
Kami pa.
Sila pa. Ito naman si
Na-issue
Arlene.
lang kasi yan sa The Buzz.
Oo.
Kasi para sinasabi nila na hindi ko na daw nababanggit, parang
Oo.
ganon. Sabi ko, hindi kami pa.
Oh, what about you, Kat? Kayo ba?
Me, no.
No, do you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't.
Ah, you don't. What
No.
about you, Nico?
No, I don't.
Okay. No problems first, huh? Keep yourself young. Okay, any suitors from showbiz? Ay.
Wala naman po kasi I'm really focused on education and career path.
Ah, yun
So,
muna.
Yeah, she is. Super.
Okay, all right.
Bata pa ako eh.
Yeah, mga bata. But you're all young. But this is young, 19, 24,
23.
23. That's all young. My first job, I started working at 23.
Wow.
Yeah, I graduated at 21. It was I was a little late.
Well, you still look
Yeah,
23,
yeah.
so.
Oh, but look how you guys look. Baka naman 70 years old na kayo, ganyan pa itsura niyo.
We'll come back here when we're 70.
Yeah. We're gonna take a quick break. When we return, we'll continue our conversation with the three beautiful guests, Janine, Katrina, and Nicole. Welcome back to Hot Copy. With us, our Miss Universe 2012 first runner-up, Janine Tugonon, is with us. International winner, Nicole Schmitz. Tourism winner, Katrina Jane de Maranan. All right. Will you endorse any political candidate? Are you allowed to do that?
I think we're allowed, but
We choose not
we
to.
choose not to.
But fair.
Para fair. So you don't. Okay.
We have our personal choices siguro, but we don't announce like para fair sa mga candidates.
But if you're paid, sayang naman. Bawal, pero
Don't
bawal.
wanna, like, get
Pero hindi
into-
bawal.
Hindi naman.
Okay. Ano yung bawal ba when you win? Ano yung bawal? Like
I
you
think,
can't get
like,
involved in a scandal.
Yeah,
Will
absolutely.
they remove your
Or
car? They will.
Yes.
get pregnant or marry
Ah, you
someone.
cannot
yeah.
get pregnant.
Or
Okay.
married.
or marry and someone.
Cantaloupe.
In the year, during the
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Wow.
During the reign.
Okay, during the reign. So you can't get pregnant, you can't get married. What else?
Abortion.
You can't. Basta anything called
Anything
scandalo.
that will like.
Yes, because you
Oh.
have a reputation to uphold and
Yeah.
you have responsibility.
You're
Yeah.
a role model, diba?
Yeah, so you cannot pose for the year in a sexy magazine.
Like
absolutely.
FHM. Or,
Yeah, FHM.
Maxim.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, Rogue. Can you pose in Rogue?
No,
Something
I
like
don't.
that? Or it's that conservative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Playboy, clearly not.
Of course, medyo.
But
naman,
would
of
you
course
be
not.
willing to pose in Playboy?
No.
No.
At
not
any
my
point in
type.
your life?
No.
I would say not.
But don't you want your gorgeous bodies to be, forever in a photograph?
It can
There's
be, but
other
not
ways.
in Playboy.
There are other ways,
Diba?
not Playboy?
It can be like high fashion
Yeah.
in that sense.
And we walk in swimsuits, so probably they saw us already.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
they
that's
saw
all.
us.
All right, money or love?
Love.
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 Really? Even if you're all hungry?
Because when you're in love, you're
The guy has no money.
No, but when you're in love, you're inspired and you feel like kilig.
Yeah.
You don't get hungry.
You get
don't need
motivated
this
to
I
stuff.
think
work
it's just
too.
that
Yeah.
you have to work for it. No,
Okay.
You don't have to depend on
Talaga,
anyone.
ha?
Can't depend on free money.
All right, money or fame? It cannot be both.
Money.
Fame.
Fame.
Because that will earn me money.
What about you? Money or fame?
Money.
Go for fame.
Fame.
Because you can influence a lot through.
Exactly.
Okay,
being famous,
influence a
yeah.
lot.
I would say through fame you lose a lot of your privacy, and there's a lot of things. But
Yeah.
if you're a businesswoman or you're innovative, you
Yeah,
can make money, and then you
that's
can use
true.
that through charity work or things like that. So both sides.
Okay. Now, if you were stuck in a desert island? These are those. Oh my God, Karen is asking those inane questions. All right. Do you really want a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous guy, but extremely stupid, or super ugly guy, but very funny?
Kami lang dalawa.
Kayong dalawa lang.
super
Okay.
ugly and
I think
would
Wait,
go
if
for
we're
that.
stuck with
Kayong dalawa lang ha, kayong
in the
dalawa
whole
lang.
world, like wala nang tao.
Wala nang tao.
I think I
go
would
for
choose
the
the handsome
gorgeous.
one.
Yeah,
Because then we'll
absolutely.
produce kids. And they'll produce kids.
Yeah.
Okay, you.
I choose the gorgeous one because they said that 80% of the child's intellect is on women. So I'm
Na.
pretty confident in my intellectual abilities.
Ay, what about you? I'm curious.
I would
balances out.
choose the ugly but funny one.
Oh,
'cause
iba kayo? Oh.
Yeah, I need
A
some
Beauty and the Beast.
entertainment.
You need entertainment? No, because you
I
know
was
what?
thinking futuristically. That's
Yeah,
why.
absolutely.
You know why I asked
I
that
get you.
question? I did that poll, even with my co-bandila mate, Julius Babaw. Would you want a gorgeous girl but absolutely stupid, or ugly girl but really smart and funny?
What do they say?
Absolutely the gorgeous girl. So my thing is, it's it's hard for someone to choose someone not good looking, but which goes to show that looks are more important to you.
What would you choose?
I would choose someone really funny. I'd have to say. I mean, I can't take the really stupid guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It would just get on your
wise,
nerves.
of course, I would
He's
choose the one
stuck
that's
in that-
personality.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but what do you think?
But I'm thinking like because Camila
one's
and you,
anyone.
we're the only ones left in the world, sabi mo. So then
Yeah.
I'm thinking futuristically. So then the
Oh,
kids,
tama
like she
naman.
said,
Iba naman yung
diba?
kanyang mental
Yeah,
makeup.
absolutely.
Yeah, but in
So
my
it's to
mind-
procreate.
Yeah, I'm thinking futuristically kasi.
Yeah, procreation.
But if it's dating, of course I would choose the personality. Dami ko na na-date before na I didn't really find good looking, but he treated me
Okay.
so well.
Name me one quality you find that is most important in a person, male or female. A virtue, a characteristic. It will reveal what's important to all of you. That is most important to you, huh? Oh, Kat.
I think for me,
Just one.
it's probably being family oriented.
A
'Cause if
family
I'm- if
person.
I'm gonna-
Okay.
yeah, if I'm
So
gonna see them in the
relational.
future. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, relational.
If
It doesn't
I can
have
see
to be
them in
for
the
a man or a
future.
woman. It's just for a
Okay.
person. What's the most important characteristic?
Respect.
Respectful.
Yes, respectful.
Okay. Respectful you.
A believer?
A believer, okay. So it's really your faith, I can tell.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
seems to be the core of your being.
I wouldn't compromise my beliefs, my faith for someone.
Yeah, would you ever go out with a non-Christian?
I don't think so.
You will not. Even if the man pinag-ano ka na ng tubig, pinag-iigib. Alam mo yun, is really in love
I
with
believe
you.
in transformation.
Yeah.
I believe that people can change, but depends. I think it depends on the person's personality if he's willing to change.
Okay,
For
but
you.
but you will not go out with a non-believer.
No, definitely not. Non-believer of God, no, absolutely not.
Okay? So if the guy were just a Catholic, I'm just curious.
Oh, I think
Yes or no?
I can work with that.
You
but
can.
I think
still
he
believe
has to be.
Yes. There you go. What about,
burn
so for you talaga dapat born again? Sa'yo, dapat
Sana,
talaga
sana,
born
sana.
again.
But I'm not, rin naman, like, putting a period on it na dapat Christian, no naman.
Oo.
Pero,
A Muslim, you'd
I-
ever go out with a Muslim? Yes or no?
I don't
No.
want, I'm sorry, but polygamy for me, no, big no-no.
Because they can have 4 wives.
Yeah.
No.
for me,
She wants to
No.
be the only one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what about you, Nicole?
The most important quality? I would say honesty.
Yes, honesty.
Because I appreciate
That's
people
integrity,
being
no?
people being honest with me. I know where they stand, where they're coming from, and if you're honest to yourself and to others, I think that's the best way to live your life. So.
Okay, all right. We don't have enough time, but there's a funny question on Twitter. Would you want a foreigner or a Filipino
Oh, man.
partner?
Oh, man.
Oh, you have to answer.
Ask that.
Filipino or foreign partner. And you have to choose. It cannot be na,
Both.
well, both. It depends.
Oh,
no.
that's
So we have to choose.
Yeah.
Ang hirap naman.
I'll be honest, foreigner partner, you'll have better kids. Stop kidding. I'll have all the Filipino guys getting upset with me. No, but I'm married to a Filipino, so it's okay. I have 2 kids, so Filipino or foreigner.
Okay, so if we had to
God,
choose,
so
You
I guess-
have to
okay,
choose.
Then I would say Filipino kasi Pinoys
Wow.
are very loving talaga. Like
Naks.
they really show how they care for another person.
Lalo naman kung Jericho Rosales yung Filipino there or
You're
John
pulling
Lloyd.
the joke. Yun nga, they really know how to treat their significant other with love and respect. And
Yeah.
I admire that. So
So, Filipino, you have to choose one. Oh,
Pinoy.
Nicole.
Come on. Well, I want to choose both, but if I have
Hindi
to
pwede,
choose
one
one,
lang.
okay. Well, I guess all I have to go off is my own experience, and I'm mestiza, so my dad is
foreigner,
European,
yeah.
and my mom is Filipina, and it seems to have worked well. So I look up to them and I admire them. So I wouldn't mind, I guess, a foreigner as well.
Foreigner. So, foreigner for you would be Filipino. Joke. It's foreigner.
yeah.
She's Australian. Oh, Janine.
Well,
Now, you're with a Filipino now.
yeah.
But would you ever go out with a foreigner?
I think so. It's okay with me. Like, I
Naka-reveal.
given that if ever I'm single, yeah, I'm not closing my doors to any foreigners because
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think it's in the personality. It's not really on
have
the
to choose-
culture you have.
Yeah, good.
I know it's
Yeah.
gonna be freaking hard, really, really hard because different cultures and all. But I don't know.
Good luck sa'yo at ng boyfriend mo after the show. No, but before we go, you know
have the next na.
the Miriam Kiambao story. I mean,
Yeah.
Miriam is a good friend of mine. She
I
had an
know.
old-time boyfriend, and then of course at some point they had to break up. Their paths changed. She married an Italian, a foreigner, was very wealthy, treated her like a princess, but the marriage ended up in
Yeah.
absolute bitterness.
That's
okay?
what I'm scared of.
Yeah. So, but then, I mean, it's a pro and con thing. Foreigners also like beautiful Filipino women.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. But
Ano, you
for me, I think the only thing hindering me from that is fear. Like
fear.
my boyfriend is very, very faithful. He's very, very great.
Yes.
So if I like choose someone and then end up losing him and getting hurt at the end,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
So you are. It's on your mind now for you to date. You've thought about it. No. Come on. You've thought about it.
no,
No.
absolutely not. I'm just answering your question.
Okay. All right. Last words, everyone. All right. Wait. I think you guys should plug the search. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
sure.
We're closing the show. Go ahead.
Please, I'd like to encourage you guys to come to the Grand Parade of Beauties this Saturday at Araneta. It's going to be at 4 p.m. And then also the Binibining Pilipinas fashion show, which is on Thursday, April 10th, live at the Big Dome.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Quick.
As you might know, it's the 50th anniversary of Binibining Pilipinas,
Wow.
and actually this Sunday night, on Sunday's Best, is the Golden Road to the Crown, which is airing on ABS-CBN, and it's actually a pre-pageant, so you guys should watch that this Sunday. Don't miss it.
Okay. All right.
And of course, Binibining Pilipinas Gold, the 2013 pageant, April 14, live at the Big Dome via telecast of course, ABS-CBN, presented by ABS and Crimsilk, and of course, the Araneta Center. You can buy your tickets at Ticketnet.
Nice. All right. Ang hirap. That's it. Start today. I'm Karen Davila. Everyone, replay of this interview is at 6 p.m. tonight, and it'll have a weekend replay, of course. We'll tweet the time. I hope you had fun just like we did here. It's a Friday. Lighten up, enjoy, and embrace the weekend, everyone. Bye.